Chapter 6. Always on top. I am always on top of everything. I am always on point on everything I do before I start my shift. I make sure that my mind is on point because I need to be ready to book my tours. I need to check myself every moment because sometimes things can truly get in the way, but I need to block these things out of my mind and get back to them later. Being prepared is too important to me because I want to make sure that I have everything in place. I need to make sure that I leave every distraction off my mind once I start my shift, and I do that by preparing myself before I start. I will meditate and ask the higher power to make sure he got me on check even when I do not have myself on check. I also have my better half always reminding me of my purpose by allowing myself to stay focused on the goal, and that goal is just to always be on top of my game. I am a winner every day, and I choose to win. Nobody could ever break me but myself. When in doubt, which seldom happens, but when it does, I turn back to the basics. Simple, but the basics are also powerful, and that is why I am always able to keep myself on top of it all. The only true competition is competing with myself every time I am at work. I do not give up, and I do not let anyone around me tell me otherwise. Yes, I do too get frazzled when I do not have things go my way. It is just I want to get things done, and I am stubborn, and so I need to have that constant reminder to always be on top and to always remind myself that I cannot let my own ego get involved. I already know that I am one of the top timeshare marketing OPCs out there. I do not brag about, but others brag on my behalf. But I do know, and I am very grateful to always put in the work. I stay humble because to boast in the noise with others is just something which makes me feel uncomfortable, and I don't know why. However, I like to win awards, and I love to be on top of others in the company I represent. Since I was a young girl in my elementary days, my parents had always pushed me to be number one in class, but I was never number one. I was always trying to have fun. That was okay because I was happy. Being number one at work is very rewarding, but sometimes I was not number one, and that too is okay. As long as I give it my all and I know that I was on top of my game, I already know that I was number one for me, and that makes me the best OPC. And guess what? I get to try to do it again every day, every week, every month, and every year. Helping others become better and congratulating them for being on top is also important. The energy that you bring to the table will also be the energy you will get back. The feeling is freaking awesome because you know helping others will bounce back for you. Being on top is an amazing experience, and I want everyone who reads this book to be able to make it happen for themselves too. If I can do it, you can do it too.